Hello, my loop friends. Welcome to Live Loopers. I'm Alex, and it is that time of year again, the time where iOS app developers from all around the world launch their latest offerings in the hope to entice you into buying. Let's see what they've come up with. Hit us with your best shot. This year, the tail end of 2024 going into 2025, I found that in my own personal life, I have two conflicting forces, two opposing forces sort of going in opposite directions, working on me and what's going on. One of those things is just a sense of satisfaction, a sense that in my looping and in my own music creation, I have everything that I need. Last year I finished my perfect template, the Phoenix Fire, and it lets me do all of the cool things in Loopy Pro that I would ever want to do. Loopy Pro continues to be just the greatest looper, lets you do everything. There was just the sense that I don't need much else. But then the opposing force is that this year I find myself not completely broke, which is weird for me. But yeah, I have like a little bit of money in the budget to play around with in case I wanted to just try some things out. So yeah, we got the ability to try things out, but the desire of don't really want much. Got what I need. We're good, right?
Nah, I'm good.
Then you can just feel those app developers. Oh, they're out there. They're all around the world, and they got their arms folded, and they're like, yeah, we'll see. We got some new stuff for you, and you're gonna want to try it. And that's what happened. That's what happened. They put out their new offerings for the holiday season, end of year of 2024, and it was just too shiny and glimmery, and there were sounds, and they were like, "Yeah, come and get it." And I tried it, and I've liked it. There is new stuff, and it is cool new stuff. It was way back in the past when I used to have an app called WI Orchestra, and it had all the wonderful orchestra sounds, and I just wanted to get them back. Last year in this very same review of awesome apps, I was telling you about Bismarck 16, which is an awesome sound font player where you can just for like less than $10 get a whole wide array of sound fonts. But every time I would tell you how awesome that is, I would also caveat that by saying that yeah, the sounds aren't exactly perfect, they're sound fonts. But now I finally have back what I used to have in WI Orchestra, where somebody went through and actually just individually, note by note, sampled all of these great orchestra instruments, and that is Iconica Sketch by Steinberg that just came out, and it is great. It costs $20. Which at first I'm like, that's a lot. I mean, because usually I'm used to being broke, right? But also I remember back to WI Orchestra where it would sort of lure you in with like it costs, some small amount, but then it just would be selling you all these packs. So now you get brass instruments and that's another $8, and then you want like all the string instruments and that's another $8 or whatever it was. It added up. It would be like more than $20, and you would also be feeling like, oh, I don't even have all the instruments, I just got these ones and these ones, and now it's just $20 flat one-time price, and then you have all of the instruments. You have this cool awesome orchestra of sampled note by note awesome sounds, and they sound great. So I'm giving a thumbs up on that. That really hit me in my not expecting to love it as much as I absolutely love it spot. speaking of things I was not expecting to get excited about another iOS synth app. As a matter of fact, in the very last video, I believe I just said an iOS and iPad synthesizer cannot easily excite me because there are a bajillion. Yeah, so especially not a modular synth app where when you open it up, there's like lots and lots of switches and dials, buttons and things, and it's just, I love those things. I love modular synth apps. I've talked about it before on the channel, but I just don't have time these days, and I don't want to be learning a new one. So I was not expecting to be buying one or trying one, but then this video popped up on Yokopack's channel, and Yokopack's often reviewing some really cool, interesting things. So I always want to just, pop onto those videos and check them out, see if something cool is happening. And I was like, what is Yokopack reviewing now? And it was not a thing that Yokopack was reviewing now. It was a thing that Yokopack and Brambos had made. They made their own synth app, a modular synthesis, and Yokopack has been like going down this cool exploration of modular synths for the last couple of years, and been doing some interesting things. I don't have time to do it, and it's not the kind of sound that I like to explore, but sometimes I just like to watch Yokopack's channel because I feel like I'm exploring this area of the galaxy and Yoko is exploring over there, and I get to see what's over there without even exploring it myself, and I like that. That's a time saver. But anyway, I was watching Yokopack's video about the new app that he has helped develop, and it's kind of like his masterpiece of like what he's been working on for the last couple of years, and he was explaining it all, and I was like, this is awesome. I'm just gonna buy this thing just because I appreciate Yokopack. I hope it has some cool presets in it, and if it does have some cool presets in it, I'll use those. I'm not gonna dig into the whole thing and learn it all. I'm just buying because why not? It costs $14, I think, US, $14 US. And after playing around with it a while, I like it. It does have some cool presets. I will do a demo in a second. But I always say it is a good idea to learn enough about modular synthesis to see whether you love it or not. And this particular synth app is like the best in class, I've got to believe. I don't know because I don't test all the modular synth apps and everything, but after watching his demo video and having him explain everything that he's put into this thing, it's hard for me to believe that this is not the best modular synth app. And if you have the extra time, I would just go taking all the outputs and plugging them into the different inputs and just experimenting with sounds until you find your own sounds. And when you find your own awesome, sweet sound, then just save it as a preset and you just have it and it'll be yours forever and it'll be a beautiful sound. But anyway, I thumbs up the Solderbox app from Yokopack and Brambos, and this is a little demo of some of the presets. like. I appreciate those likes. I really do. If you want to subscribe to Live Loopers and join the family of 2,000 plus now, feel free to do that. And if you would like to loop on, loop on.